All right, good afternoon, everybody. Court will resume with the August 5th, 2020 docket. And I first want to call out Miss Lydia Mount. You have Rachel Pena.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Yes, I represent Rachel Pena.
All right, good afternoon. Can you hear me, Miss Pena?
Yes, sir.
All right, good afternoon. Your case, CR20, this is an arraignment, CR20-03446D, Rachel Pena. Your charge here is a Class A misdemeanor. It carries a potential penalty of up to a year in jail and not more than a $4,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that, ma'am?
Okay.
And how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty?
Your Honor, at this time we'd be entering a plea of not guilty and asking for a pretrial and trial setting.
All right, court will enter a not guilty plea here and set it for PT pretrial February the 4th, 2021, February the 4th, 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Thank you, Your
9
Honor.
o'clock.
All the business we have, may we be excused?
Yes, ma'am, you may be excused, and so can you, Miss Pena. You may be excused. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. What else you have? Yeah. You have. All right. All right. Good afternoon, Miss Heller. Can you hear me?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. We have here, I think one of them is Adrian Molina.
Yes, Your Honor. I was not able to get a hold of him. I don't have an address. My file says he's homeless, and the number that I have on file is no longer in service.
Okay. Are we going to do an ISR? Let me do an ISR for now. Okay, ma'am?
Okay.
State, what is your request, state?
We request that a judgment NISI be granted, a KP is issued, and all bonds forfeited for this no-show defendant.
All right, so ordered. And Miss Heller, I think you also have Manuel Fuentes?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am.
Manuel Fuentes, I also could not get in contact with him. All of his phone numbers are not valid or do not work, but I believe his address is valid since we've sent letters and they have not been returned.
6. All right, thank you, ma'am. State?
The state requests that a judgment NISI be granted, a KP is issued, and all bonds forfeited for this no-show defendant.
All right, so ordered. Court will hereby grant the state's motion for an ISI for CR 20-03-570D, Manuel Tamayo Fuentes. And earlier, the court granted an ISI for CR 20-03395D, Adrian Molina. And I think that'll do it, right, Ms. Heller?
Yes, Your Honor. Having nothing further, may I be excused?
You may be excused. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too, What else you seen there? Cesar Aguilar.
That's the let me see who replies.
Okay.
Who's Francisco Flores?
All right, Mr. Esteban Gonzalez.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have Esmeralda Hernandez, right, sir?
Yes, sir. Number 7 on the docket, Judge.
Does he know if she's
Okay, do you know if she's gonna?
waiting?
She was waiting already, Judge.
Okay, ask her what she's under.
Okay, do you know under what title or name?
I saw she sent me, she was on a laptop. I don't know what she put it under.
Oh, okay, there's Renee's phone, there's TBBVNC. Let's
That's
give it a
probably
try.
it.
Okay, let's
That
give it a try. And I'll ask you if you recognize your client. She's connecting.
Oh, let me, I know she texted me her connection. Let me check it real quick, Judge, okay?
Okay, okay.
Cesar, same thing for Cesar.
Okay, Mr. Aguilar, can you hear me, sir? Mr. Cesar Aguilar?
He's connected. Angel Leah Carrion.
Okay. Mr. Aguilar appears to be connecting. Yeah, there she is. Well, that's TTBN. I don't know what's going on. Mr. Aguilar, can you hear me, sir?
Hello, I can hear you, Judge. Sorry.
All right, Mr. Aguilar, and your client is who now? Is it Angel Carrion?
Carrion, yes, Your Honor.
Is he going to be logging in?
This one, Your Honor, I believe he, I want to say it's a jail case.
He what?
I want to say this one's a jail case.
It's a
Or-
jail case? Or he's in jail?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna check.
We're gonna check right now, okay, sir?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Stand by. Let me now go to Mr. Esteban Gonzalez.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Esteban Gonzalez.
I think they're talking.
Okay.
Where is Joe? His client is on.
Okay, Judge.
Yes, sir.
She said she's on, Judge, and she's wearing a black shirt.
Yeah, she's on the screen.
Okay, that'll be let me get that in here.
Right here.
Yeah, but let me get that. That'll be Esmeralda Hernandez.
Sí, Esmeralda Hernández.
All right, good afternoon, ma'am.
Buenas tardes.
Okay. Mr. Gonzalez, she needs interpreting?
What's her name?
Will she need interpreting, Mr. Gonzalez?
Señora Hernández.
No. Señora Hernandez, it's Esmeralda Hernandez, right?
¿No hablas inglés, Esmeralda?
No,
Ok, levanta tu mano derecha.
You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
¿Juras que el testimonio que vas a dar es la verdad, solamente la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
sí, lo juro.
Yes, I swear.
Okay, ma'am, you're being charged in CR 20-03574D under Esmeralda Hernandez, DWI Class B.
En CR 20-03-574D, Esmeralda Hernández, te acusan de una clase B. Bajo la ley es no más de una multa de $2,000 y no más de 6 meses en la cárcel. Eso es lo que la ley dice. La pregunta es, ¿usted comprende eso, sí o no?
Sí,
Yes.
All right, and how do you plead, ma'am? Guilty, not guilty?
¿Y cómo te declaras? ¿Culpable o no culpable?
no culpable.
All right, court will enter a not guilty plea and I'll ask Ms. Beltran at this time if he knows there was an accident in this case or not.
Your Honor, while it's a Class B misdemeanor with no accident, the state requests an interlock.
Okay, on this case, on Esmeralda Hernandez case, court will, all right, somebody's got. Okay. Can you mute it? All right. Mr. Gonzalez, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Okay, on her case, we'll enter a not guilty plea and we'll set it for pretrial February the 4th.
Okay, Judge, just for the court's awareness, I went ahead and filed the waiver arraignment also, Judge.
Okay,
So, yes.
okay, that'll work.
Okay.
Also,
All
for
right.
the record, I'd like to remind the defendant that she has 60 days from today to apply for a PTD.
Okay, well, I think Mr. Gonzalez will advise her of that. Okay, sir?
Yes, sir. Thank you so
All right,
much.
thank you, sir. You may be excused.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
All right, Ms. Hernandez. That'll do it. Thank you, ma'am. All right, who do we have next?
Joe Ramirez and his client is on.
Okay, Mr. Joe Ramirez. The Joe Ramirez right there, Joe Ramirez.
Good afternoon, Judge.
Yeah, yes, sir. Good afternoon, Mr. Ramirez. Can you just, oh, there you go.
I apologize, Judge. I'm next door in my conference room in a meeting.
All right, we'll quickly here. Your client is Hector Hugo Sandoval, right, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and I believe I see him already. He's there on the screen.
Yes, sir.
In your case, Mr. Sandoval, CR 20-03588D, you're being charged with a Class A assault. It carries a potential penalty of up to a year in jail and not more than a $4,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that, sir? Did you understand that, Mr. Sandoval?
Sí, señor.
Okay.
Judge,
And how do you plead? Not guilty?
No.
Court will enter a not guilty plea. Set it for pretrial February the 4th. 9 o'clock. February the 4th, 9 o'clock, Mr. Ramirez.
Judge, if I may.
Yes.
Judge, on this case, Mr. Sandoval was in immigration custody, Judge, a while back, a few weeks ago. And I was trying to contact the district attorney's office because the alleged victim in this case is willing and able to go in and fill out an affidavit of non-prosecution. what they advised me was that at this time, due to the circumstances with the pandemic, that they were only, I guess, taking in people or alleged victims where the defendants were in custody. So I tried reaching out, I tried sending the alleged victim, and they still won't accept her. So at this time, I'm respectfully asking for some guidance from the court. I know Ms. Beltran was not involved in this case at the time, but can we get some kind of guidance from the district attorney's office right now, at least? Because his wife she's around and she's willing to go in there and drop the charges, but we're not getting a response from the district attorney's office.
Okay. Have you heard anything about this yet?
And what we're trying to do, Judge, I know that Ms. Beltran still has to review the affidavit of non-prosecution. I understand that she probably has to talk to the alleged victim before making a decision. I'm not saying that the affidavit of non-prosecution is going to dismiss the case, but I think that after they look at the affidavit, they speak to the victim, I'm pretty sure that they'll consider it. But we can't even get to step one at this point because the victims, they're not seeing the victims. The alleged victims.
Okay. Ms. Beltran, anything to
Yes.
say about this, ma'am?
Yes, I will go ahead and contact Mr. Ramirez and give him direction.
Okay.
Do you want to set this case for August 13th at 4 o'clock? That's my next setting, the next closest setting. You think we might have something by then?
Yes.
Or we'll leave it alone and you let me know?
Judge, I rather get August 13th, Judge, and a phone call is okay, but can we, Ms. Beltran, is there anything that we could do at this point?
Could I reach out to you after this?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll set it for August 13th.
Yeah, we have no problem with that date, Judge.
All right, let me do that. And let Mr. Sandoval know that it's going to be for August, down the line here, August 13, 4 o'clock. Okay, sir? And we'll set it for status.
Right.
Okay? Let's do that.
Okay, Judge.
All right, you may be excused. You may be excused, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Mhm. Yes. Mr. Mr. Alvarez, can you hear me, sir?
I can, Your Honor.
All right. I think you have Francisco Flores, right, sir?
Separate arraignment this afternoon. That's correct.
Oh yeah, there he is right now. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. It's number 5 on the docket here. CR 20-03562D, Francisco Flores. Your charge is a Class B misdemeanor. It carries a potential penalty of up to 180 days in jail and not more than a $2,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And I think for right now, we'll enter a not guilty plea and set it for a pretrial down the line. Mr. Alvarez, February the 4th.
Perfect, Your Honor.
9 o'clock, February the 4th, 9 o'clock. If we need
2021, not 2022?
No, 2021, which is down the line about 6 months from now.
It is, Judge.
But if you want us to bump it up, you let me know, okay, sir?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, that'll do it, Mr. Flores. You may be excused. Thank you, sir.
Be safe, Your Honor.
All right, you be safe. Thank you.
Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
What do I have to do?
The next day. Yeah, talk to Mr. Alvarez, okay? Ask him. Just call Mr. Alvarez.
Okay, I don't have Mr. Alvarez's number.
287
287
0300. That's my office line.
0300.
That's correct.
And you, Mr. Alvarez?
Yes, sir. Juan
Yes,
Alvarez.
sir.
Juan Alvarez?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. When can I
All
call
right,
you?
all right. Thank you very much.
Set up an appointment. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, thank you very much.
Okay, it says that the client is not in jail.
Not in jail?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna do Mr. Aguilar.
Correct.
We just found out through the FBI that your client is not in jail.
Yeah, I was looking over that, Your Honor, and I checked that she got released by El Sandua's bail bonds.
Okay.
So I haven't made any contact with her. I don't see her logged in, so I was gonna see if I can
What's her
get.
name? Is that her?
Oh yeah,
What's her name?
I think she's there, Your Honor.
She's there.
Well, her name's Angel, but I think she has a different name on her screen. I think she has Rennie's
Get
phone.
my phone here.
Yes, that's me.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that
Angel Mia.
Angel Mia Carrion?
Yes, that's me.
All right. We found her already, okay, sir?
There we go. Yeah.
All right. All right. You were supposed to be in jail, and then you're out of jail, and now we found you. So thank God you're here with us.
Yeah, I've been
Okay.
out today.
Okay, ma'am. Would you please raise your right hand? You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right. You can put your hand down. Angel Mia Carrion, CR 20 03374D. Your charge is a possession of a controlled substance, Class A misdemeanor. It carries a potential penalty of up to a year in jail and not more than a $4,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes.
All right. And right now we'll enter a not guilty plea and we'll set it for pre-trial, Mr. Aguilar, for February the 4th, 9 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
February the 4th, 9 o'clock. All right. You all may be excused. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see you.
Bye-bye.
Mr. Concha's got a case already?
Do I
I mean,
leave?
he's got his client there? No. All right. All right, Mr. Concha.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. How you doing, sir?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Doing fine.
Great. Your client is Andres Portales.
That's correct, Your Honor. We're set
Any
for
contact
arraignment.
with? Yes, sir.
We're set for arraignment today, Your Honor, and no, I have not been in contact with him.
Okay. He was advised of the password, the via Zoom information.
We believe so, Your Honor. I believe he's the number we have for him that was on the appointment and on the bond was not working. So
Okay.
I have no way of making contact with him, Your Honor.
All right. State.
The state requests that a judgment nisi be granted, a key be issued, and all bonds forfeited for this no-show defendant.
Court will issue so granted. Court will issue a nisi here for CR 20-03836D, Andres Lucio Portales Jr. All right. That'll do it, Mr. Concha. You may be excused. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Stay safe.
You too.
All right. Who else we got?
We have Mr. Zamora. Juan Zamora. We're trying to-
Which one again? The first one?
Mhm.
Oh, man. Hijos. All right, good afternoon, everybody. Let's resume now with the August 5th, 2020 docket. The last case I have here for this docket is CR 20-03-281D, Erickson Canales Orellana. It is the court's understanding that he's nowhere to be found. Bailiff, did you hear anything else?
Judge, I have not heard from Mr. Somora. I did call his office. His assistant did not know where he was at, but he was
Okay.
going to try to locate him and then he was going to try to log on. That was the response.
Okay, for right now, I think we're gonna issue a nice state.
Yes, the state requests that a judgment, NISI be granted, a KP is issued, and all bonds forfeited for this no-show defendant.
All right, so ordered. And once again, this is cost number CR 20-03-281D, Erickson Orellana, NISI will be granted here. All right, that'll do it, folks. We'll go ahead and adjourn and come back tomorrow.